Hello and welcome to the Dudes in the Closet podcast. I'm, a host, Josh.
I'm a guest star, Cole.
Local guest star, Coleslaw, the second worst barbecue side.
It's the worst.
Actually, you have a fair point.
Not a big fan of coleslaw, honestly.
I don't not like coleslaw. It's just a lot of coleslaw is very willfully poorly done.
It's either too mayo-y or not mayo-y enough.
They got that Major Sysco coleslaw. That's really, really, like, liquidy. And really kind of sweet. And it's not very good. Right?
Guess I've ever had it.
The coleslaw, in my personal opinion, that makes the best is one that's not overly sauced. That has some mayonnaise and also has some vinegar, and actually has more of a forefront of the cabbage and the carrots as opposed to the sweet.
A little crunchier.
Yeah, a little bit of a crunchier coleslaw. A little bit more crunchy, less creamy, and less sweet.
All right.
A little bit of sugar, but not as much as
not too much. Yeah.
Not as much as the Major Sysco, which is what you see at a lot of restaurants.
How about Vans?
Their coleslaw's not bad. It's got decent flavor to it. Like, I can respect it. But Cane's, Raising Cane's coleslaw, that is straight out of the Major Sysco box.
Yeah.
And
100%.
It's not very good. So, I mean, I could stand to have less coleslaw like that in my life. Plus, it's so artificial. It's cut in those perfect, like, 2mm shreds.
Yeah.
Those squares.
Not even rectangles.
Yeah, no.
Just straight squares.
Yeah, it's very disconcerting. You know, you don't expect to see food in a square.
It's cheese slices.
You think every cheese comes in a square?
No, but I expect to see cheese slices in a square.
That's fair.
When I go to the store and buy sliced cheese, like pre-sliced cheese, I expect it to be square.
That's fair. I know. Okay. What square foods? Top 5 square foods.
Top 5?
Square foods.
Are we talking just squares or do cubes count?
I guess cubes count.
Alright, number 1, cheese cubes.
Cheese cubes.
Immediately beat out cheese slices.
Yeah.
Cheese cubes are just better.
Mm-hmm.
Crackers.
Yeah.
Depending on the square.
Yeah.
Like, saltines obviously aren't the best.
Mm-hmm.
But some other square crackers.
Graham crackers.
Good. Graham crackers, yeah.
Those are in squares if you break them in half.
Yeah, if you break them in half, right. I feel like that counts.
Mm-hmm. So that counts, definitely.
That's easily top 5.
Oh, you know what's on my list? Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh, no, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is my favorite cereal. That's got to be up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's square.
That's 3. Let's see. I guess if we need a 5th really badly, we can count cheese slices.
No. There's got to be other square foods out there. If I can't get square foods that are better than just cheese slices, then I'm going to invent some square food.
You ever have those, like, they have those Warhead, like, sour cubes. Those are a thing. They're like gummy cubes.
Oh, you know, Icebreakers, ice cubes.
Okay, yeah, ice cubes.
I don't really like those very much, but they exist.
I don't know if that's a gum. Does it really count as a food?
No, it shouldn't,
Okay.
should it? Yeah, it shouldn't.
Probably not.
Shouldn't. I mean, anything's decent cubed, but, you know, you can cube the potatoes or the carrots, but they don't come cubed naturally, so I think that's the kicker.
Is there any food that comes cubed naturally?
You know, now that I think about it, cheese cubes definitely don't come naturally cubed, do they?
No.
So then maybe we should remove that from the criteria, just for fairness.
Alright, we'll put cheese slices in there then.
Yeah, they're square. I mean, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch comes square, which I guess means you'd have to add...
They're a little deformed sometimes, but
you'd have
squares.
You'd have to add that French toast cereal, the knockoff.
Oh, like the Great Value brand?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also square.
Oh, Chex
Sandwiches. Bread might be considered a square.
Chex Mix. The square Chex Mix. That's good.
Oh, yeah, Triscuits.
Yeah?
You ever
really good.
get those...
Wheat Thins?
Yeah, Wheat Thins. That's a banger. You get those oil and tomato Triscuits.
Yeah, no, those are great.
Those are good. Wheat Thins are banger with dip, with like spinach dip and stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Sun Chips, they're a little ridged, but those are still square.
Yeah, they're square. In spirit.
Yeah. They're just like, I mean...
If you ironed them out.
If you iron them out, they'd be rectangles.
Yeah.
Probably.
Would they be rectangles?
Yeah, they're usually pretty square when you get them on the
No,
bridges.
yeah, maybe. Yeah, no, maybe so.
But in their current form, they have this like outline of a square, so we'll count it.
Yeah, it counts. It counts. Yeah, that's a good square. Huh? What other squares exist? I mean, a lot of meat can come in a square.
Yeah, you got
I had
the Wendy's burger patties.
I had some pate that was square once. It was a cube.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why they did that.
I don't either.
Furthermore, I'm not a big fan of pate. If you're gonna eat something raw, make it fish.
Raw fish is good. Sashimi?
Yeah.
Sashimi is really good. You gotta get some sashimi.
I'm a big fan of sashimi. I like tuna sashimi. I think it's very...
Big fan of red snapper sashimi.
Red snapper. Very tasty.
Having a UHF.
Yeah, old Weird Al. Classic. So, I've been doing some thinking. That's not a very good thing. But, you know, since we're legally obligated to say that we're in the apocalypse, I was kind of thinking about zombie movies make no sense.
No, they don't.
And furthermore, they have these conventions that are really, really insufferable.
Okay.
Like, why does anybody call a zombie anything other than a zombie? Is it too much time? Does the lingo exist to make the speech quicker exclusively?
I think a good reason is in a universe where the zombie apocalypse does happen, and you ever play Left 4 Dead?
No.
Okay, well, in Left 4 Dead, there's like different classes of zombies, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in a zombie apocalypse where the same thing happens, you have like, walkers, runners, that'd be a good reason to call them anything but a zombie.
Right.
Or are you talking about like the general classification of calling them something other than zombie?
Just something other than zombie.
Okay.
I don't mean specific things, like The Last of Us had an interesting classification system.
Yeah.
But...
yeah, I don't know.
Some zombie movies are just like, those things. They're out there. Like, no, shut the fuck up. It's a zombie, dude. Get over yourself. It's not edgy. It's kind of annoying. I want to have a zombie movie that's full of completely nonplussed characters. Because everybody that survived could really give a shit less. Right?
I mean, yeah, I feel like it can't be that hard to survive zombies.
No. Right? I'm sure some people get caught out. But that's what happens every time.
Well, yeah.
So, aside from, oh, shit. Maybe made a mistake. Got a little overwhelmed. It happens. It happens. It's no big deal. It's just... are you really going to be that worried about it? You kind of had it coming. Life sucks. Civilization and infrastructure have completely collapsed at this point. Anyone who's got a fathom of the world that came before a zombie apocalypse is really just trying to die.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Also, the acting in a lot of zombie movies is just bad.
Well... Zombieland is
and
pretty...
writing.
Zombieland is dope.
Zombieland's funny. Is that the one with...
the dude that played Haymitch in Hunger Games.
Yeah, Haymitch and also the fucking Superman villain.
Michael Cera in that?
No, he looks like Michael Cera.
He looks like Michael Cera, but he's not Michael Cera.
He's in Social Network. He plays Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh, I have no clue who you're talking about.
He's also the villain in the Man of Steel, the newest one.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, what's the big dude's name?
No idea.
Big Bad?
I didn't watch Man of Steel.
Thought you might have some knowledge.
Mm-mm.
Skipping my head. Anyways, that guy.
That guy.
I wanted to say Andy Samberg, but that's definitely not who it is.
Old Andrew Sandberger.
Yeah, that guy is too funny.
So then... I mean, we all know that the first place to go in any apocalypse scenario is Phoenix, Arizona. But, past that, which places do you think are going to hold up the longest in the zombie apocalypse?
Alright, but like, why Phoenix?
Because they import, like, the majority of their water. There's going to be 3 dudes that have literally done nothing but live in the desert for the past 20 years of their life that are going to be able to survive if the world ends in the Phoenix, Arizona area. But Phoenix, Arizona, it's going to be completely starved and fucking drowned, dehydrated completely. Everyone's going to die of thirst in Phoenix, Arizona. First 2 weeks of the apocalypse.
So then why go there?
I mean, you don't catch me going to Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay, yeah, why is that the best place to go then?
No, that's the worst place to go.
You said best.
Yeah, I said Phoenix, Arizona is the worst. undoubtedly going to go down immediately. So, but what do you think is going to hold out the longest?
Hold out the longest?
Yeah.
Of the U.S.?
Anywhere.
Probably Hawaii.
Oh, yeah.
Hawaii is way out there.
Unless there's like one dude that gets on a plane and eats a dude.
I mean, knowing the history of, medical epidemics of the world, that would probably happen.
Well, yeah, but it depends, I guess, on how the zombie virus spreads. Is it actually by bite?
Is it by bite? Is it by water? By birds?
How long is the latency period? That changes.
Yeah.
That changes vastly in zombie media.
It does matter, yeah.
A lot of ones are like 3 days. Some of them are like an hour or two. I think my personal favorite is not until they die of other causes. Is my favorite.
That's cool, because then you're never sure.
Yeah.
Unless there's like some presenting symptom.
Yeah, no. It's like exposed to infection, but you'll never actually know until they die or not. Unless they actually got bitten, in which case you'll know they're just latent.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Put them in a hole.
Then it makes you wonder, if they get bitten, but they're not actively zombies, can they still spread the virus? And that might be true.
So like an asymptomatic spreader?
Yeah. But like, if it's a bite, then it's got to be fluid or blood.
Right.
So
could it be
well, aerosol zombie virus, you're screwed.
Yeah, no one's living that.
Yeah, no. I mean, unless it's fungal, like a la The Last of Us. But the only reason it was aerosolized there is spores.
Right.
So it doesn't really count, because it has to have, a fruiting body somewhere. Which means that wouldn't a zombie, like a la The Last of Us fungal zombie virus have, like, actually, like, spore carriers or hubs where it grows?
Totally should.
Yeah. And does it grow on corpses after they die?
Pretty sure it does in the game.
Oh, so then it would just be a place where a lot of people are dead, where there's just a lot of spores.
Yeah, graveyard.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. That makes sense. Okay, but what about classic zombies? What about literally come out of the grave zombies? Like, you aren't going to...
Resurrected.
Yeah, you're not going to see a lot of zombies like that in modern zombie media, because we're about viruses. What about absolutely corny black and white film, out the graveyard zombies, and we got priests fighting them and stuff?
Why are they being resurrected? What's resurrecting them?
I guess that would be the crux of the problem.
Yeah, that would determine where would be the most likely to last longest.
So let's say somebody out in Phoenix, Arizona is resurrecting the dead.
So they're just getting a bunch of dehydrated, crusty-ass zombies?
They're turning Phoenix, Arizona into a necropolis.
Okay. That'd be kind of dope, honestly.
Yeah, because they don't need to eat or drink, so...
Yeah, so you just have... So is there like one powerful, sorcerer, wizard, mage, necromancer, or it's just like the latent magic of the world is causing this?
Let's say that there's an ancient evil buried under Phoenix, Arizona.
And somebody disturbs the ancient evil, causes a resurrection.
Yeah, that begins all the corpses near the Phoenix, Arizona area to get resurrected out of the grave, to start taking over Phoenix, Arizona, and constructing a giant effigy to this dead god that was buried under Phoenix, Arizona.
Does like the radial resurrection slowly get larger, or is it still just always isolated to Phoenix, Arizona? Because if not...
Oh, if it's isolated to Phoenix, Arizona, that's an even better plot hook.
If it's...
Because then you'll have these hordes of zombies going out and kidnapping people and taking them to Phoenix, Arizona so that they can kill them in Phoenix, Arizona and have them resurrected there.
See, okay, but then you have to worry about how strong these zombies are. Because if they're not strong enough to, be a more than 1-to-1, like, one zombie dies, you get 2 humans back, then you're eventually going to hit 0 zombies.
Yeah.
Because if a zombie's not strong enough to abduct a human on its own or fight like an average person, then you do run out of zombies eventually.
Well, we've got an ancient evil under Phoenix, Arizona. So what if the ancient evil under Phoenix, Arizona could desecrate different places so that things start getting resurrected there?
How is he desecrated?
Probably by sending his zombies to do it.
Okay. That'd be more plausible than just, they abduct them.
Then it would be like a proper invasion.
Right, it'd be like StarCraft 2 dropping pylons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. So then you got Phoenix, Arizona, and then probably patient 1, patient 2, Las Vegas.
Oh.
You've got now that's a problem, ain't it? Because you know how many people are dead in Vegas? A lot of people died in Vegas.
Bodies on the streets, rivers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be an issue.
And it makes me wonder how many people in the Mojave Desert are going to get resurrected.
A lot.
Because a lot of people die in the Mojave Desert.
Yeah.
You hit Vegas, do you think it hits like the entire radius of like the area of influence of a town whenever you desecrate a town? Probably.
I imagine so.
Yeah.
We really have to work out the mechanics of the desecration.
Uh-huh.
Like, what the actual range is, or the radius, and, like, whether or not you can make it stronger grows over time, or if it's just, like, a static, like, 50 miles. So you'd have to figure out all that stuff.
Right. Well, if it was a static 50 miles, then there would be places that people could die normally and not get resurrected.
Yeah, exactly.
Which means that settlements would probably flock there.
Yeah. So we would have to decide hard and fast on how the resurrection works and how powerful it is, and all the other, variables there, and then
well,
discuss.
if it's an ancient evil and if it's magical resurrection, then we don't really have to worry about. They're coming up one way or another.
Yeah.
Skeletons, zombies. It doesn't matter how much flesh they've got on them, right?
The remains of the dead are coming back.
Yeah, exactly. And they're not there for any reason other than to proliferate and get more dead up. Right? But they don't do this by biting. There's no virus.
They just kill them and then they resurrect them.
Exactly. So I imagine it might have to be a rolling desecration. You might not be able to do it just city by city. I mean, obviously, it's probably got a radius for each thing. But imagine there's got to be some kind of material components put forth in order to make the dead start coming back to life in these places.
I feel like it would literally just be, pylon-esque. Just statues or some kind of... Because you got your main area where the ancient evil is in Phoenix, Arizona, and then from there you put a bunch of towers, monuments, whatever, to this ancient evil, and that increases the radius of desecration.
Right.
Eventually you spread it across the entirety of everywhere. Then the issue is Hawaii. How do the ancient dead get to Hawaii?
Well, do you think they just bring a boat with a statue on it?
Do you think that the ancient dead... Well, it depends on how the ancient dead is.
Are they all directly controlled by the ancient evil under Phoenix, Arizona? Or are they semi-independent?
I would imagine that they are controlled.
Yeah. So then you run into the problem of how well accustomed to the world is the ancient evil. Well, is the ancient evil aware of all of the machinations of modern society, or is he still living in, the 1300s?
That's the thing. If it's an ancient evil, I'd say it's long...
How ancient is the evil? It could be 3,000 years old, so proto-American.
Probably doesn't know how to get a statue across the ocean, let alone what a boat is.
Probably might know what a boat is.
Depends.
Maybe.
Does he know how to make a boat big enough?
He might know how to make a raft.
Yeah, raft for sure.
But boat?
Canoe, maybe.
Probably not.
Ship?
No. Yeah, you're right. So then, how is the ancient evil under Phoenix, Arizona going to get that to Hawaii?
I mean, I guess they could always just walk across the ocean.
Is the ancient evil capable of learning? Probably.
Well, the dead don't need to breathe, right?
Yeah.
So...
But what if the statue's really heavy?
Well, I mean, you just get a bunch of zombies and walk it down the underside of the ocean.
But
only issue then is you have predators under the ocean, and also the pressure of how deep that ocean will be might just crush the zombies.
Yeah.
But if it's if there's a shallow enough path, then they could make it.
But to Hawaii, probably not.
No, definitely not. Hawaii's too far away.
So then that's the plan. Hawaii's the place to be across the board.
Hawaii, and then maybe Japan. Just cut off the bridges and stuff. Sea level's rising anyway, so eventually...
Now, the Philippines would be pretty good.
Yeah, Philippines, Greenland, Iceland.
Yeah, but of course, survival there is a little bit more challenging.
I mean, better than radial zombie apocalypse.
Survival in Hawaii is dummy easy.
Yeah.
So...
And there's plenty of islands there that aren't even inhabited, so...
Yeah. Well, a couple that are very marginally inhabited.
Well, there's a number of, very small ones that aren't.
In the Philippines, there's a lot of islands that are hardly inhabited at all, but some of those are really dangerous.
You also have Australia, but then you're dealing with Australian mammals.
Yeah.
And other insects, which I would sooner take the zombie apocalypse over the Australian wildlife. Personally.
Yeah. But, dude, if the ancient evil ever got to Australia,
It'd be fucked.
That'd be rough.
If they could start resurrecting
Dead kangaroos.
Kangaroos, those giant fucking spiders.
Big snakes.
It's all over.
Mm-hmm. The top 20 venomous snakes in the world. Resurrected. Back again for round 2.
Hell no.
Then again, that begs the question. Venom is actually a big biological investment. So...
Could they still make the venom while dead?
Yeah, that's the question. Are they magically sort of rejuvenated enough to where their biological functions can produce venom or not? Are they just a lot of snakes? Also, oh, man, think of all the emus they lost in the emu war.
Yeah.
Back for revenge.
While we're on the biological thing, what percentage of the remains has to be there for them to come back? Like, just the bones?
If it's just the bones, then that's...
Like, all the bones? Or can they be missing a couple,
What if if it's magical, they might as well cobble together some, so I don't think it matters too much.
So could they just roll up to any ancient history museum with a complete enough skeleton of a dinosaur and just resurrect the dinosaur?
Oh, that might be a little worrying.
Yeah.
That makes me wonder, because that's another inconsistency in zombie movies and stuff. There's a point in time where the zombies will probably actually decay to the point where they're not going to be able to do anything.
Yeah, with bones, though, I feel like that takes a bit.
Yeah, but if the zombies, it's a virus, blah, 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 bite, standard zombie movie.
Yeah.
Then all you've got to do is survive for like 3 or 4 months, and then the zombies are going to be decayed to the point where they probably can't do anything.
Also, you probably have, like, active flies and bugs that are now, widespread because nothing's controlling them anymore. Humans, at least.
Yeah, but that's not really
decay.
It's not really a huge deal. I mean, it's just eventually, all the food sources from the zombies are going to go out, and then the flies are going to die off a bit more. But those zombies, they'll be... And imagine this. You've got zombies that have open wounds and stuff that are dead, that are walking around in the elements with no regard for their personal safety. They're going to get broken ankles, broken legs, busted knees. They're going to get infectious with bacteria. They're going to have bloat. Man, they're going to be rank, and they're probably going to decay pretty quickly because they're constantly completely... They don't take care of themselves, and they're dead.
So the issue with a lot of zombie apocalypse movies is they have no really regard for the actual natural, decay of the human body.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because for some reason the zombie virus keeps them just constantly in a state of just decayed enough, but not decayed enough.
I mean, maybe that's part of the ancient evil, too.
You think the ancient evil's just keeping up the appearances?
I'm saying maybe the ancient evil just, preserves.
Oh.
Cast D&D gentle repose on every body so they stop decaying.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. That might be it.
That could happen.
But it wouldn't happen in a virus situation.
No, not in a virus.
Because that's a very... Would it be unreasonable to call the majority of zombie movie plots atheistic? If it's a virus, you got theistic zombies too.
Yeah?
Like John Constantine.
Yeah, I feel like maybe there would be... I feel like the majority are atheistic. That's fair. I never thought about that.
Yeah. So then we got a theist and an atheist zombie perspective.
So theist is there's an ancient evil.
Yeah, or Stan the Man, right?
Yeah.
Just maybe is in the zombie business nowadays. So,
okay.
It happens. Resurrection, everyone's like, defiling, blah, 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 it's big freak out. Oh no, call a priest, call an exorcist.
Get some holy water.
Yeah, start splashing.
You ever think they could just load in a theistic zombie movie, just get a fire truck, load up the tank with holy water and just hose?
But you gotta get a lot of holy water from the Pope. You gotta be Vatican endorsed to do that.
Well, yeah, of course.
Well, in the theistic zombie movies, Italy's going to be the last bastion in that case, because they can just siphon the Pope for all his holy water.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the Pope would be pretty on with, let's fill fire trucks up with holy water and just start hosing.
Yeah. So he's gonna start distributing the holy water in mass to arm the people everyone with a super soaker is now a zombie slayer.
You think they just like start having the bishops do it too?
Yeah. Dude, then you get the bishops out there with fucking water cannons. Going.
Yeah?
The Nerf water soaker thing with the spinny thing on the front.
Yeah, I know the thing.
Yeah, they'd be doing that nonstop. You know, you'd have the priests decked out in their proper pool attire, blasting zombies with holy water back and forth nonstop.
I kind of want to see this movie now.
Yeah. Actually, let's make it. Whenever we're rich and famous and not stuck in a closet in the apocalypse.
Are we really in the apocalypse though?
Last time I checked, before I went in.
Went in where?
The closet.
That's fair. Well, like,
Do you think I get cable TV?
I get cable TV in my closet.
Damn, okay, well, shit, look at you.
I got the nice 2-door walk-in closet.
Utterly bougie over there.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Nah. What's it gonna be called? The Pope endorsing fire trucks and super soakers.
What's the movie?
Yeah, what's the movie gonna be called?
I honestly want to make a holy water pun. But,
Yeah.
But I'm not that great with holy water puns.
Mm-hmm.
So something along that vein,
Yeah.
I feel like would be really great.
Yeah. Pool party of the dead. Nah.
I mean, honestly, you have sanctuaries where you just fill a pool up with holy water.
You just vibe
and
out.
Just chill.
No, it's dead ass. The sanctuary is just one dude, crisscross on one of those inflatable pool things, and he's in holy water, and he's just got that super soaker, and the zombies are like coming up around the sides of the pool, like clawing at him, trying to get him, and he's just sitting there while they're all just ebbing in. Eventually, the pool's gonna fill with too many zombie corpses. And then he's gonna have a bit of a problem.
Yeah, then he's on the oof train.
Yeah. So you run into the World War Z. Every single pool filled with holy water that has a man in the middle of it is gonna get filled with corpses.
It's like a tower defense game.
Well, now the ocean has enough of a concentration of salt to be holy water. Do you think that the Pope would try to make the entire ocean holy water?
Yes.
So then that changes things, because now the zombie movie cliche where everybody gets on a giant boat and goes out into the ocean to get away from the zombies would be viable, because there's no way in hell the zombies are going to get into the ocean because it's holy water.
I feel like that'd be the climax of the movie where, like, Pope, we're out of water. We've run out of the Earth's water supply.
And then the Pope goes...
Pope's like, we still have the ocean.
Yeah, and then, there's a big chase scene with the Pope-mobile where they all try to get on a cruise ship. Right?
The Pope-mobile?
Yeah, the Pope-mobile going full speed with the Pope in the back, right? We got the bishops on Akira motorbikes with their water guns going down the streets of Rome. Right, trying to get to the harbor. They all get on this big cruise ship, and throughout the entire chase scene, it cuts constantly back and forth to the outside of the Pope-mobile, and then the inside of the Pope-mobile, where the Pope is preparing all the rites to turn the entire ocean into holy water. Right. And right when they get onto the cruise ship and it starts to raise up, some of the zombies jump into the ocean and they're swimming after the boat, and it's like, oh shit, the Pope hasn't gotten the holy water rites done yet. The ocean is still not holy water. Some of them start clawing their way up the sides of the ship. The bishops are blasting. Everybody's freaking out, and there's like a couple of the deacons and bishops in the Pope's room in the boat, and they're all just sweating. They're just sweating. They're sitting there watching the Pope hitting it, right, constantly, right?
Yeah.
And then the Pope walks out to the back of the cruise ship, gets all the way down on the lower deck, and dips his fingers in the water, the ocean water, and all the zombies just start screaming and writhing, right? And the entire ocean turns into holy water, and that's the climax of the movie, is right there. It's and you get to watch all the zombies just disintegrate into the ocean. Yeah, exactly.
Shockwave.
Yeah, and then after that, the new Pope, the Pope-mobile on the boat leaves. And it's a big cruise ship. They got all the survivors on it, right? They go out into the ocean, and now none of the zombies are going to be able to get to them. And then they go to Hawaii or something,
Hawaii, yeah, they move around.
Yeah. Actually, then what about that? The song "Africa" by Toto. Do you think the Pope would start turn the rains into holy water?
That'd be the sequel.
That'd be the sequel.
That'd be the sequel where he starts turning the rain.
Because then it's like we survived. We're out in the ocean, but we're going to take back our land.
Exactly.
We're gonna free this world of all of its of horrible sin, and then so the Pope is really the protagonist of the movies, or at least the Pope is the MacGuffin, and like there's probably a crack team of bishops that are the protagonists of the movie. You know, maybe the protagonist is a young clergyman who's at seminary school trying to become a priest in the Catholic Church. And he's the one who's like, I figured it out. We can kill the zombies with holy water. And then he ends up working his way up the ladder until eventually he's helping the Pope in the Pope Mobile.
Yeah, he's like the right-hand Pope.
Yeah, exactly. The right-hand Pope. The Pope hand man?
The Pope hand man?
The Pope hand man? Yeah, that's it. That's it.
The start of the movie is like his perspective of how the apocalypse starts.
Yeah.
We get like a flashback, then it cuts to current day. He's studying and some shit.
He learns.
Like an hour, and it's like a 2.5 hour movie. An hour into the movie, he learns he can kill him with holy water. We had a couple time lapses.
So we're talking about an extreme ramp up in this movie.
Yeah, start with a flashback. He's studying in school. Zombie apocalypse starts.
It's got to be like OG Doom, like zombie apocalypse. It's just suddenly the demons are on Earth.
Do you think they have like purifying rites to like bless the dead that have not yet been resurrected, so that they can't be resurrected?
They just pour one out for the homies. But it's holy water and on a grave.
I feel like there's got to be a better way than that.
There's definitely a better way than that.
I feel like there's definitely some ritual that they could come up with where they just go to a graveyard,
maybe it's
some rites.
Maybe since we're already doing the Catholic thing, maybe it's people that have been properly baptized to don't come back from the grave.
So this is an so we're talking like people that are Catholics that have been baptized?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is just an anti-everybody but Catholic movie.
Yeah, but it's mostly about the zombie apocalypse and how stupid it would be.
This is great, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Because, I mean, I'm not Catholic. I don't know about you.
I'm not either, no.
Yeah.
I'm not religious at all.
But it would be a great movie material.
I feel like it gets just bad reviews from every Methodist, Baptist, and,
They can't take a joke.
Every other church,
They can't take a joke. It's not about,
No, it's not about Catholic.
It's about the Chiefs. It's not even about Catholicism at all. It's
really
an action
supposed
movie.
to be a funny movie.
Yeah, exactly. It's a comedy. It's action comedy.
Yeah, I'd watch it.
Yeah.
It's like Sharknado, just better.
Yeah, seriously.
You ever seen Sharknado?
No, actually.
Neither have I.
I mean, I've seen Jaws.
Yeah, but Jaws is not supposed to be a funny movie.
No, but it is.
Yeah.
Like, it's corny, dude.
I mean, it's an old thriller.
Yeah.
I guess that wouldn't be a horror movie. It's just a thriller.
Yeah. Did you see The Meg with Jason Statham?
No.
Apparently it's good. I haven't seen it either.
We just haven't seen a lot of movies.
No, but...
You ever see Free Guy?
No, I haven't, actually.
I still need to go see that.
Yeah, I need to see Free Guy. Yeah, bank teller in open world video game, whatever.
Yep.
I used to play GTA Online for a while, but it's a disaster. It's kind of annoying. Not very fun anymore.
Never played GTA Online.
That's got a big... GTA's got a pretty big social impact, I guess.
Oh, absolutely. More so than most other video games, I'd say.
Yeah. No, it's up there. Halo definitely probably has the biggest.
Halo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say positive social impact for sure.
Well, no, Legend of Zelda, Mario, maybe.
Minecraft
has a big social impact. You're right.
Minecraft and Fortnite are probably two of the biggest ones.
Fortnite.
Yeah. Which gets a lot of hate, but you can't deny it did have a very large social impact.
It did. It certainly did have a big social impact. The only concern is that they do like events where it's like they have televised MLK speeches and then everyone clowns in the lobbies,
Yeah.
I don't know which speaker was on that got all the tomatoes thrown at them because they put a tomato machine.
I don't either.
Yeah. So maybe a little bit misguided their epic games. That was not very epic.
Thanks, Kanye.
Very cool. Yeah. So, But that's kind of the thing. You got an Ancient Evil under Phoenix, Arizona. Is anyone really going to have any solutions to that? With Ancient Evils, there's usually a MacGuffin. There's like an ancient weapon. there's like a hero prophecy. So we got Undead coming from Phoenix, Arizona. Do you think there's a hero prophecy?
Yeah, it's the clergyman.
Oh!
He's the hero.
Oh, the clergyman is from Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah.
He's the one survivor from Phoenix, Arizona.
This movie...
So the first half of the movie, from minute 0 to the 1 hour mark, is him figuring out that you can kill them with holy water and then trying to get to the Vatican from Phoenix, Arizona.
That's the first movie. They
Yeah.
go to the ocean. Second movie is like rain.
Yeah,
Third
that's the
movie
rain.
is hero prophecy fulfilled. They kill the ancient evil.
Right.
So it's a trilogy now.
There's a hero prophecy in the third movie.
Well, that's when it comes to light. It's like, we got in the second movie, they get the rain to work, they bless the lands, and...
It's like the book of Revelation.
Yeah.
Except for it's about a hero prophecy to kill an ancient evil that has appeared under Phoenix, Arizona.
Right.
And all that shit about, like, people getting microchipped was total bogus.
Yeah, so here's the thing. You get the rain prophecy in the second movie, and it works.
Yeah.
They bless all the rains, but you still have places that are in a drought. You got
Yeah,
California,
rain
you got-
shadows.
You got Phoenix, so that ancient evil's not going to die there. So now you have the hero prophecy where the Pope, rest of the Vatican, they all roll up.
They go to Phoenix.
Becomes apparent that this kid is now
The hero.
hero.
But then, the Pope dies in a really climactic fight scene.
Yeah, and that's when they realize he's the hero, prophecy fulfills.
And he
gets
becomes the
whatever
new Pope after he kills the ancient evil under Phoenix, Arizona.
He becomes like the super Pope.
Super Pope. Yeah.
There's now a higher rank than Pope.
Yeah, the Mega Pope.
Yeah.
And the crack squad of deacon zombie slayers become the regular popes, and there's like 6 or 7 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dig it.
Perfect.
That works.
It's kind of like almost a play on Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, it's a bit of a trilogy.
Yeah.
It's a bit wacky, but I think it would track. I'm going to start writing up a screenplay for it. I am.
All right.
Because I think that could really get pretty far.
We had to hand it off to somebody.
Yeah.
What director would do this movie well?
What director would do that movie well?
Or this trilogy, I
You've
guess.
got to have a good comedy director, but not like a completely incompetent director.
Taika Waititi.
Taika Waititi could do it pretty well, yeah. Yeah, that's a good pick.
I feel like he would do this one really well, actually.
All right, I'll get Taika Waititi on the phone.
Cool.
We'll get him on the podcast.
Pitch the idea.
Yeah.
Get a multi-billion-dollar movie going.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I mean, after all, it could really be a franchise.
Really could.
We just sell Pope with holy water gun action figures.
Did we get the actual Pope to bless these water guns?
In case...
No, they come with just one tank of holy water.
Oh, yeah, Pope blessed holy water in the water guns.
Yeah.
So that's our promotion, is we're giving everyone holy water guns.
There's a bottle of Dasani water that's just blessed inside the box.
Yeah.
You put that in the gun, that's all you have.
Yeah.
You can order more from online.
Yeah. So it's the Belle Delphine bathwater, but it's mail order holy water.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to put in your water gun to kill zombies.
Yeah.
But that's our big promotional scheme, is we come up with our water guns, we sell water guns for our movie about a theist zombie apocalypse where Catholicism is right.
We sell all the action figures. You got the Pope, the clergyman, the rest of the Hitman squad.
Yeah.
That's all the action figures.
The Amen, you might say.
Yeah, exactly. The
Yeah.
Amen. Then we got an action figure of the ancient evil.
Yeah.
Reign of
The ancient evil under
Yeah.
Phoenix, Arizona action
Reign
figure.
of zombie
yeah.
nukes.
Yeah. You could make a board game out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You draw a chance card like a Monopoly, and you get prophecy fulfilled.
Yeah.
You're now the hero or whatever. You deal extra damage to the ancient evil. GG.
Yeah, it's a big game. It's like you ever play oh man. Now I'm dredging up memories. You ever play one of those card-based dungeon crawler games, board games?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like one of those.
That'd be pretty fun. Yeah.
Yeah. You could play scenes of the movie on the cards and stuff, you know.
I would invest in that Kickstarter
Yeah.
if I saw it.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. I don't know. I think the holy water guns is going to be the big winner. I think
Oh, it
that's gonna
totally
be
will.
the good one, yeah.
That's gonna bring back the playing outside with your friends when you're 13.
Yeah, but of course the problem is you're spraying holy water, and doesn't that have like a lot of salt in it?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Just don't get in your eyes. Might dry your skin out a
Look,
little bit, but
with a proper waiver, if you put it on the box, it'll be fine.
everything's fine if you put a waiver on the box.
Yeah, you're like, caution, don't spray holy water in your eyes. Also, don't drink it or anything.
Don't drink, don't spray, use moisturizer afterwards.
Use moisturizer. Yo, we could sell moisturizer too.
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that one though? Because we can't really bless moisturizer.
Well, I bet we could.
I mean, you can, but now do you have holy moisturizer? Do we create a whole new line of Catholic, Pope products? Holy moisturizer, holy shampoo,
Maybe that's just the brand.
holy toothpaste. Okay.
Maybe we just call it holy shampoo and holy
Do we
toothpaste.
spell holy kind of funny, or is it just HOLY?
H-O-L-Y.
Okay.
Yeah, because then you're going to lose the... If you spell it like W-H-O-L-L-Y, people are going to be like, that is entirely toothpaste. I cannot believe that it is exclusively toothpaste.
That's true.
That's not going to work.
Okay.
It's not good for branding.
So we have actual holy water and then an entire just line of products that are called Holy X.
Yes.
Okay.
And those are just endorsed by the movie, and we'll put a disclaimer that says not actually blessed by the Pope of the Catholic Church.
Are they endorsed by the Pope, though?
I think we would have to get an endorsement from the Pope for the movie.
Or maybe a local bishop?
Maybe you could do that. There are definitely some bishops that you could pay off.
Recommended
to
by
endorse.
9
Yeah.
bishops out of 10?
9 out of 10 bishops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. Yeah, then that'll work.
That's
on the toothpaste.
Yeah, that'll get a few laughs, too, from people that, looking to go, that's stupid, but I'm going to buy it anyway because the bishops recommended it.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's a good plan. You can be our marketing director whenever this movie comes out. In theaters, stay tuned. Pool Party of the Dead. Is that...
I feel like we can come
No,
up
we
with
can do better than that. We can do better than
We
that.
can do a better Catholic-themed pun.
Yeah, definitely. We'll have to think about it because I think we're just about running out of time.
Yeah, we'll workshop it.
We're running out of time. We got to get the Pope in the Pope Mobile so that we can get him to this cruise ship and get him out into the ocean.
The Pope needs to get to the Pope Mobile, and to do that, he needs your help. Your
Yeah.
credit card number, the 3 wacky numbers on the back, and the expiration date.
Watch out. If you're not careful, the Pope and his A-men might get overrun by the zombie threat. Yeah. Bueno. That's how we're doing it.
Alright.
Well, been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. Keep an eye on the news. Keep an eye on Hollywood. This movie, baby, it's gonna be a killer.
Gotta get Tyke on the phone right now.
Yep, I'll call him. Alright, arrivederci.